Tonight on DC News Now at 5, an alleged serial offender caught. Police say they cracked the case. And a 5-year-old's death in Prince George's County now ruled a homicide. We have new information on the little girl's murder. And student loan relief, what the Biden administration could offer for students and grads. We'll have a live report coming up.
We're live in your local Ford Weather Center tracking what has been a beautiful day. Plenty of sunshine, and it's likely there is a lot more to come. Are we talking about any rain chances through the rest of this week? We'll let you know in just a bit.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 5. I'm Chris Flanagan in this afternoon for Mark Hall. And we begin with breaking news. DC police are investigating a stabbing at Metro Center. Here's what we know so far. One person was stabbed. He's in critical condition. Police are now searching for that suspect. Now, because of the stabbing investigation, it has delayed the red line. Metro says that trains heading to Glenmont are bypassing Metro Station because of this investigation. The train will stop at Gallery Place for Shady Grove trains. Of course, as we learn more information, we'll be sure to pass it along. And in Fairfax County, Virginia, police have arrested a man who they are calling a serial predator. They say he raped a woman in her living room over the weekend. DC News Now's Katie Rhee attended a news conference this afternoon and joins us now with more on how police and the community are both reacting. Katie, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Chris. Now, earlier today, Major Ed O'Carroll, he compared Sunday's sexual assault to a horror movie, a scene out of a horror movie. Now, a woman who lives here in Reston was attacked in her own home, and her neighbors here are understandably shaken up.
Just shocking. Last thing I expected.
Fairfax County police arrested 22-year-old Anthony Agee Monday afternoon. This all following an 18-hour manhunt. Police say the victim and Agee did not know each other, but she was targeted by Agee, who was ultimately identified after his handprint was found on a glass door. And investigators believe there could be more victims.
This person who has been charged with these crimes, based on what just happened literally hours ago, is likely a serial offender.
That's why we're looking at all the cases in the Reston area, or even outside Reston. That's why our net has now moved to a larger area of Fairfax, because what the history of this predator tells us, he's made his way around, and we're going to see where he's been and what he's done.
Fairfax County has seen a rise in sex offenses, an increase of almost 19% over the last 6 years. But neighbor Vivian Gillio never thought this would happen in her neighborhood.
I moved closer to my family here in Reston. Very peaceful area to walk my little dog. You don't really think it can happen, to you unless it happens very close.
While Gillio has lived in the area for almost 2 years, Ellen W. recently moved into the neighborhood, and she loves the peaceful community. Ellen told me she and her neighbors are relying on each other for support, but she's still worried about her safety.
It's been very quiet. I haven't heard any rumblings of anything, and we're very close-knit. There's only so much neighbors can do in a situation like this. We share a lot, but as far as for if I feel safe, at the moment, I'm questioning it, but not so much. I'm hoping it's just the initial reaction, and I'll be able to move on.
Now, because police believe that Agee could be a serial offender, they're asking anyone who believes that they might have also been a victim to please come forward, and it's never too late. And there's also resources available for victims by the county. So for more information on that, head to our website, dcnewsnow.com. For now, reporting live in Reston, Katie Rhee, DC News Now.
Katie, thank you. Meanwhile, new information on a 5-year-old Prince George's County girl who was killed last week. Her death has now been ruled a homicide. Autopsy results show Pradaline Delanois died of blunt force trauma. Police were called to a home in Capitol Heights on Thursday. They say the little girl was unresponsive and later died at a D.C. hospital. Police have not released any information on who may have killed her. And a body was found in the Hybla Valley part of Alexandria. Fairfax County detectives say the body had been there for an extended period of time. The body has not been identified yet, and the cause of death is still unknown at this time. Police will provide updates, they say, on their news blog. Well, in Prince George's County, a double shooting remains under investigation. One man is dead. Another man was taken to the hospital. This all happened just after 4:30 this morning on Silver Hill Road. Both of the men were shot in a warehouse building taken to the hospital. Still no word yet on the other victim. Prince George's police are asking anybody who knows anything about this.
Well, our investigators are looking at all the venue itself, the owners of the venues, what types of events that were happening at that particular venue. We're asking for the community's help. If they know any information in reference to this shooting, to definitely give us a call.
Of course, to keep you updated on air and online at dcnewsnow.com. We'll get more information here into the newsroom. All right, let's get a first check on the forecast, and what a fabulous Tuesday it's been. Really almost near perfect conditions, damn it.
Yeah, no question about it, Chris. This is what we've been waiting on here after a couple of soggy days, some heavier rainfall mixed in here and there. This is what we love to see. Now, there are still some clouds out there, but it's a warm evening for us. The temperature just peaked at about 89 degrees not too long ago. That has dropped off a few degrees, but still at 86 in the Washington, D.C. metro. And here's the key change from yesterday as well to go along with that. A northwest wind has been going just about all day, and that has really started to drop that humidity. Still warm and maybe a touch muggy at times, but behind that cold front from yesterday, we're continuing to see that humidity drop. There you go, mid to upper 80s right along the I-95 corridor, some cooler air into the heart of the mid-Atlantic to the west. But yes, we're just looking at sunny and warm conditions from here as we move forward. And there's a good look at that cold front that ever so slowly pushed east last evening, and it's been hanging out right near the coastline all day. But behind that, really not a lot going on. A few spotty showers as you drift across parts of central and southern Pennsylvania, and there may be a light sprinkle just across the state line into northern Maryland here through the next couple of hours. But really, our entire area has been treated to such beautiful weather as high pressure begins to build in from the west. And there is also another high pressure center, the Bermuda High, that settles in over the center of the Atlantic Ocean. It's going to nudge a little bit closer to us as well and continue to give us spectacular conditions. And moving forward this evening, there you have it. A lot of sunshine as we move forward the next couple of hours. Temperatures will steadily decline, and once that sun goes down, we should see those readings drop back down into the 70s. And we're looking at a very clear and actually a little bit of a cooler night. We'll see lows down into the 60s, potentially even the 50s in the mountains, and that'll set the stage for what should be a very sun-filled day on Wednesday.
We'll take that, Damon. Thanks. We'll add a COVID-19 test to your back-to-school shopping list. That's your admission ticket in D.C. public schools when the new school year begins Monday. Today, DCPS gave out rapid test kits. All returning students must submit a negative COVID-19 test before classes begin. All right, the good news, you can get those COVID tests for free. DCPS wants you to take that test on Sunday. That's the day before school starts. Then upload those results online. All right, if you test positive, you can't come the first day of class. Also, reminder parents, if you have children 12 and older, they have to be vaccinated in order to attend school this year as well. You can also get those shots for free at several mobile vaccine clinics at school districts across the district this week.
We implemented this procedure last year during spring break, so families should be very familiar with this. It really limits the possibility for us to have, asymptomatic individuals on our campus with COVID at the beginning of the school year. So it's a really important strategy so that we start our year off safe and strong and limit the impact of COVID on our campuses.
All right, the one thing to note about these free COVID tests, you can't just pick them up anywhere. You have to get them for your child's school. Well, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser is striking back against the Pentagon after they denied her request for a second time to get National Guard assistance for migrants who are being bused into the city. But as our Christy Mattina reports, the setback is not stopping the mayor from moving forward with other ways to help migrants.
That's right. Mayor Bowser says although her request for National Guard assistance has been denied again, she says she will move forward with a plan to create a more humane setting for migrants arriving in the district. Bowser says the city will continue working with federal partners and local non-government organizations on the best way to set up a system to address the humanitarian crisis. Bowser says she also will continue working with district agencies to make sure the local systems can continue to function and meet the needs of D.C. residents. The mayor also referenced the fight for D.C. statehood. That means the mayor of D.C. would be able to deploy the National Guard when needed. In studio, Christy Matino, D.C. News Now.
Well, two men who plotted to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer have been convicted. The jury debated for about 8 hours. Adam Fox and Barry Croft Jr. were convicted of 2 counts of conspiracy related to that kidnapping scheme. They were also convicted of attempts to obtain a weapon of mass destruction. The men wanted to blow up a bridge to disrupt when they were responding to that kidnapping. Both men now face life in prison.